On Saturday, May the 17th, 2008, I took an outing from Peppermint Grove to visit the Fremantle Boat Harbour. Hi, welcome to this production. I caught Transperth rapid train from the Mosman Park station. Headed towards the boat harbour at the mouth of the Swan River, overlooking the Indian Ocean. Signs of the maritime heritage quickly come into view. My mates and I hop off the train and leave the railway station. The railway line was built in the late 1890s to service the burgeoning wheat belt and the Kalgoorlie goldfields. Fremantle was filled with old historic buildings dating back to the gold rush of the late 1890s. In that period, a tremendous expansion and prosperity. Many of the buildings have been bought by the University of Notre Dame, one of the 4 universities in Perth, and the last one to get established. The old courthouse, even the public lavatories date back to the 1890s on this lovely park. This boat harbour is not the commercial boat harbour. It's set up for tourists with loads of interpretive signs, cappuccino bars, restaurants and pubs. There's a lovely boardwalk overlooking the fishing boats, cruise boats, and luxury yachts. The crayfishermen are celebrated in bronze sculpture. The round cray pots are no longer used. Fishermen make up the lifeblood of the harbour and are also celebrated. Cottesloe Fish is one of the many large fishing companies. We have the barbecue seafood platter for lunch. We take a walk along the boat harbour and review some plaques to the America's Cup defence in 1987. That was quite a momentous year. The buildings erected by these fishing companies are quite impressive. Hardly the cheap galvanized buildings one might expect. There's more in this harbour than fishing vessels. Although there are fishing vessels and quite an active fishing industry from this port. The Fremantle Volunteer Sea Rescue Lookout Tower, a sculpture using an old boy. I think it says Fremantle Doctor, referring to the cool afternoon summer winds that blow in off the ocean. There's even the Quest Harbour Village and holiday accommodation in the middle of this harbour. This sand beach used to be the center of a swimming pavilion and a 1 kilometre wooden wharf where the yearly sailing vessels tied up. A picture of the early wharf and the segregated swimming area. More information on the long jetty, a kilometre in length out into the ocean. There's lots of restaurants and fish and chip places, but Joe's fishery is unique in its decor. Well, we've done our exploration and we're getting quite thirsty. We go to Little Creatures. Little Creatures is a boutique pub that produces some very nice beers and has a large pizza factory. It's always very crowded, but the service is good and the staff are friendly. Would you like an oven-baked pizza, sir? My companions, Darren West and Mark Pillage. We are joined by another friend who also hails from Kingston, Ontario, and we attended the same university, Queen's, Anthony Deutschman. And my name is Dawn. This bright ale is good. Well, we move on for a mammoth seafood meal. We select Cicerellos. I've got an interesting display, newspaper articles and a kayak that was bitten almost in half by a white pointer shark near Cottesloe. Here's the hole in the kayak bitten by the shark. Cottesloe is 4 blocks from my house, and the beach is a very popular swimming area. There's some lovely aquariums. Some of the pastries available at Cicerellos. See what I mean by large seafood meals? Cappuccinos follow the meal. Like Victoria Key in Cape Town, South Africa, there's lots to see and do Fremantle Harbour. We enjoy looking at the selection of motorcycles. Well, we're crossing the track. This track joins the rapid train service, but it also goes to the industrial site at Kwinana. The sun's setting in the west. Temperatures dropped into the teens and it's getting a little bit cool. We pass these wonderful buildings. Once again, most of them are owned by the University of Notre Dame. The old custom house. We catch the train. I get off at Cottesloe, about 2 blocks from my house. The old post office opposite the train station. It dates back to the 1890s or very early 1900s. I look along Napoleon Street, the main shopping area of Cottesloe and Peppermint Grove, and the shopping centre, now called Cottesloe Central. The garage of our house actually backs onto the car park of this shopping centre. We have both a liquor store and a vintage wine store right next to our house. Looking up Irvine Street towards our house, there are peppermint trees along both sides of the street. Well, I've arrived home, but the gate is shut. Notice that there hasn't been a cloud during this entire production, an entire day out. Perth gets more hours of sunshine than most spots on Earth. Well, it's in the evening, the sun is set. There's a website that provides high-resolution photographs of the boat harbour taken every 30 minutes. Thanks, viewer, for joining me on this Saturday visit to the Fremantle boat harbour in Western Australia. Have a good day.